Standard 7th, Subject Maths, Chapter 11, Circle, Practice Set 43. Today let's learn about arcs of the circle. In the previous practice set, you already studied about circumference of the circle. So now what are arcs of the circle? Let's recall. A plastic bangle is shown alongside. Suppose it breaks at points A and B. What is each of these pieces called as a part of a circle? Yes, they are called arc of the circle. So let's learn. The chord AB divides the circle alongside into two parts. So you can see this chord AB. It divides the circle in this one part which is here on top and the second part which is down. Okay. Of these the arc AXB is smaller and is called a minor arc, whereas arc AYB is bigger and is called the major arc. Minor arc AXB is also expressed as arc AB. If two arcs of a circle have a common endpoints, for example, A and B are the common endpoints of arc AXB as well as arc AYB. So if the endpoints are common and the arcs make one complete circle, the arcs are said to be corresponding arcs. So here arc AYB and arc AXB are mutually corresponding arcs. Look at the second figure. In this figure, chord RT is a diameter of the circle. You can see this chord RT, which is diameter of the circle. Now the diameter also gives rise to two equal arcs, arc RYT and arc RXT. So the diameter gives rise to two equal arcs and they are called as semicircular arcs. Let's learn more about central angle and the measure of an arc. In the figure, O is the vertex of angle AOB. Okay, an angle whose vertex is the center of the circle is called a central angle. So the angle AOB is the central angle which is corresponding to the arc AZB. So the measure of the angle subtended by at the center by an arc is taken to be the measure of the arc. So whatever is the measure of angle AOB will be the measure of arc AZB. Suppose I say angle AOB is 50 degree, then we can say that the measure of arc AZB is also 50 degree. So this way you can find the measure of the minor arc if it is formed due to the central angle. So central angle and the measure of an arc we have learned. Next, let's see the measure of a minor arc. As I mentioned just now, in the figure alongside, the measure of angle AOQ, which is equal to 70 degree, will also be the measure of the minor arc AYQ. So we can write measurement of minor arc AYQ is equal to 70 degree. How it is written? It is written as M. M means measure. In bracket, you write arc and name of the arc AYQ is equal to 70 degree. Since the central angle is 70 degree, the measurement of the arc formed by it is also 70 degree. Now, if I know the measure of the minor arc, can I find the measure of the major arc? Yes, we know that a complete angle is 360 degree, a complete angle. So from 360, if I minus the measurement of minor arc AYQ, I will get the measurement of major arc AXQ. So let's learn about the measurement of a major arc. Measure of a major arc is equal to 360 minus measure of the corresponding minor arc. Therefore, measure of the major arc AXQ is equal to 360 minus 70 is equal to 290 degree. So from complete 360, when we minus the measurement of minor arc, we get the measurement of the bigger arc, that is major arc. Okay. The measure of a circle. As I mentioned to you, the angle subtended at the center by the circle is 360 degree. A complete angle measures 360 degree. So the measure of the complete circle is 360 degree. What will be the measure of a semicircular arc then, which is formed due to a diameter? Suppose measure arc AYB. It will be half of 360, that is 180. Similarly, measure arc AXB, which is also semicircular arc, it will be 180 degree. So this way we have learnt about the arcs of a circle. Now let us solve practice set 43, which is based on the same concept, arcs of the circle. Question 1. Choose the correct option. If arc AXB and arc AYB are corresponding arcs and major arc AXB is equal to 120 degree, then major arc AYB is equal to dash. There are four options: 140 degree, 60 degree, 240 degree or 160 degree. How will you find the measurement of the other arc AYB? You have to first understand 120 degree means it is a minor arc. Less than 180 is minor arc. If you know the measurement of a minor arc, then the measurement of major arc will be 360 minus that minor arc. So let's have a look at the solution. Measure of the major arc is equal to 360 minus measure of corresponding minor arc. This is another formula which you have to keep in mind, that measure of major arc is equal to 360 minus measure of corresponding minor arc. So which is the major arc? Arc AYB, which we have to find out. So major arc AYB is equal to 360 minus, which is the minor arc? Minor arc is AXB minus major arc AXB. How much is major arc AXB? It is given as 120. So substitute the value 360 minus 120 and you get the measurement of arc AYB is equal to 240 degree. So now which is the correct option? Yes, the correct solution is C, 240 degree. Means measurement of arc AYB is equal to 240 degree. So this way you can solve and find out the measure of major arc. Remember this formula, measure of major arc is equal to 360 minus measure of corresponding minor arc. Then you can solve the sums easily for this practice set. Only one formula you have to remember for this practice set, that is measure of major arc is equal to 360 minus measure of corresponding minor arc. Question number 2. Some arcs are shown in the circle with center O. Write the names of the minor arcs, major arcs and semicircular arcs from among them. So now in this figure you can see the center is O. And there are some points like point Q, point X, point P, point R and point Y on the circle. Now they form different arcs. Less than 180 will be minor arcs. More than 180 degree will be major arcs. And exact 180 degree will be semicircular arcs. So let's divide the answers in three parts. So let's have a look at the answer. What are major arcs, minor arcs and semicircular arcs? We have to understand that first. Minor arc, an arc of a circle having measure less than 180. Major arc, an arc of a circle having measure greater than 180 degree. And semicircular arc, an arc of a circle having measure equal to 180 degree. So now let's write the answer. So Here we have the names of minor arcs, the names of major arcs, and the names of semicircular arcs. Let us look at them one by one. First, we will begin with minor arcs. So here we have minor arc P. From P we start. Minor arc PXQ less than 180. Okay. PXQ is a minor arc. Next, we have arc P. We again start with P and we move on to R. PR. So PR is another minor arc. Okay. A minor arc can be denoted with two letters. So next minor arc we can take is, from here only we will take RY, another minor arc. Then we will start with X. So we have another minor arc XP. Okay. Then we will go to the other side of X. We have from X, XQ. Okay. And one more minor arc we have from Q, that is QY. So all minor arcs are those which are less than 180 degree. Now it's time to look at our major arcs. So let's start with point P again. Point P is here. PYQ, this bigger arc, more than 180, forms the major arc. Okay. Also, if we move from other side of P, then we have arc PQR, another bigger arc. So that forms another major arc. Now let's take point R. From point R, we will move in this manner. Point R, RQY is another major arc. Okay. Now we will take point X. Point X, Q, and right up to your P. So this is another major arc, arc XQP. So you will see that we denote a major arc with three letters. And one more we have arc Q, we start with Q, R, and we come up to here, QRX. So this way we have named the major arcs of this circle. Now time to write the names of semicircular arcs. Since this circle has only one diameter QR, we will have two semicircular arcs. One is arc QPR and the other arc is arc QYR. These are the two semicircular arcs formed by the diameter QR. So this way we have written the names of minor arcs, major arcs and semicircular arcs. Question number 3. In a circle with center O, so you can see this circle with center O, the measure of a minor arc, this is the minor arc, is 110 degree. What is the measure of the major arc PYQ? Okay, so this is the minor arc PXQ and measure of this minor arc is given as 110 degree. So what is the measure of arc PYQ? How will you find out? Yes, 360 minus this minor arc, that is 110. We will get the measurement of arc PYQ. Okay. So let's have a look at the solution. Measure of major arc is equal to 360 minus measure of corresponding minor arc. The same formula which you used in the first sum. Now substitute. Major arc is which one? Arc PYQ. So major arc PYQ is equal to 360 minus. What is the measure of corresponding minor arc? It is given in the question 110. So 360 minus 110, answer 250. So the measure of arc PYQ is equal to 250 degree. The measure of the major arc PYQ is 250 degree. So this way we have solved the sums based on arc of a circle. Using this particular formula, measure of major arc is equal to 360 minus measure of corresponding minor arc. So do solve the sums in your notebook and practice them well for a better understanding. So We have completed practice set 43 as well as the chapter circle. Stay safe, keep learning, and thank you.